Hey there, dreamers and go getters. Ever felt like you're stuck in a rut, watching life pass you by? Well, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into a story that might just light a fire under you. It's about a guy named Jake, and trust me, his journey will make you rethink what's possible. Picture this: Jake, fresh out of college, lands his dream job at a big tech company. Sounds great, right? But here's the twist: 6 months in, he's miserable. The work's boring. His co-workers are robots, and he's spending more time watching the clock than actually doing anything. Sound familiar? Jake's at a crossroads. He could stay put, collect his paycheck, and slowly lose his soul. Or he could take a leap into the unknown. Guess what he chose? One rainy Tuesday, Jake walks into his boss's office and quits. No backup plan, no safety net, just a burning desire to find something more. Now I know what you're thinking. That's crazy. Who gives up a cushy job like that? But here's the thing: sometimes the craziest moves lead to the best outcomes. Jake decides to backpack across South America. He's never traveled alone before, doesn't speak Spanish, and has no idea what he's doing. But he goes anyway. His first week is a disaster. He gets lost in Buenos Aires, eats something that makes him sick, and nearly loses his passport. But then something magical happens. Jake meets Maria, a local artist who invites him to help paint a mural in her neighborhood. He's terrible at it, but he has fun. For the first time in months, he feels alive. This experience sparks something in Jake. He starts saying yes to everything. Salsa dancing in Colombia? Yes. Hiking the Inca Trail? Absolutely. Working on a coffee farm in Brazil? Sign him up. With each new experience, Jake's confidence grows. He's learning, he's growing, and most importantly, he's excited about life again. But it's not all smooth sailing. Jake runs out of money halfway through his trip. He has to take odd jobs to keep going. He works as a hostel receptionist, a tour guide, even a street performer. Turns out he can juggle. Who knew? These challenges test him, but they also teach him valuable lessons. He learns to be resourceful, to adapt, to find joy in small things. As his journey nears its end, Jake realizes something profound. His trip wasn't just about seeing new places, it was about discovering himself. He returns home a changed man. But now what? Jake's old life doesn't fit anymore. So he does something bold. He starts a travel company, helping people plan transformative journeys like his own. It's tough at first: long hours, little pay, lots of stress. But Jake's motivated in a way he's never been before. He's not just working for a paycheck anymore, he's pursuing a passion. And you know what? His enthusiasm is contagious. His clients come back changed, just like he was. Word spreads, and his business grows. 5 years later, Jake's company is thriving. He's helping people find their spark, just like he found his. And the best part? He wakes up every day excited about what he's doing. Now, I'm not saying you need to quit your job and backpack across a continent, but Jake's story teaches us some important lessons about motivation. First, sometimes discomfort is good. It pushes us to grow. If you're too comfortable, you might be missing out on something amazing. Second, saying yes to new experiences can open doors you never knew existed. You might discover talents or passions you never knew you had. Third, it's okay to fail. Jake had plenty of setbacks on his journey, but each one taught him something valuable. Fourth, find your why. Jake was motivated when his work aligned with his values and passions. What drives you? Fifth, small steps can lead to big changes. Jake's journey started with one decision to quit his job. What small step could you take today? Lastly, remember that it's never too late to change course. Jake could have stayed in his safe, boring job, but he chose to take a risk, and it paid off. So, what's your next move? Are you going to stay in your comfort zone, or are you ready to write your own story of motivation? Remember, motivation isn't something that just happens to you, it's something you create through your choices and actions. So, what choice will you make today? Will you take that first step towards something new, Or will you stay where you are, wondering, what if? The choice is yours. But remember, every great story starts with a single step. What will yours be? If this story sparks something in you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs a little motivation boost. Hit that like button. Leave a comment about your own motivation journey. Let's create a community of people pushing each other to grow and thrive. Thanks for joining me on this motivational journey. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep doing, and keep growing. Your next great adventure is just waiting for you to begin.